In a quiet valley nestled between rolling hills, where olive trees swayed in the wind and time seemed to pass slowly, there lived a young shepherd named Salim. He was known throughout the region not for his strength or wisdom, but for his laziness. He would take his flock out late, rest under the same tree every day, and let the sheep wander while he dozed. He believed that avoiding hardship was the cleverest path through life. One overcast morning, as Salim was leading his flock near a rocky slope, he heard a faint sound like someone crying out softly. Curious but hesitant, he approached the rocks and noticed a faint blue light shining through a narrow crevice beneath a large stone. As he drew closer, he heard a whisper, "Help me, please." Salim hesitated. Helping would require effort, something he always avoided. Yet something tugged at him. With unexpected resolve, he pushed the stone aside and uncovered a tiny chamber hidden beneath the rock. From it emerged a small glowing being with translucent wings and eyes that shimmered like the stars. She floated in the air, light as mist. "You freed me," she said, her voice like the wind through leaves. "I am a forest spirit, and because you saved me, I will grant you 3 wishes, whatever you want, whenever you choose." Salim's eyes widened. 3 wishes? He could escape his dull life, gain riches, or never work again. But the spirit continued, "Choose carefully. Not all wishes bring joy. Sometimes what you avoid is what you need most." Then she vanished in a swirl of light. He returned home dazed, feeling like his world had changed. That night, he dreamed of palaces and gold, but when morning came, he couldn't decide what to wish for. He told himself he would think it over. The next day, while herding sheep, he saw another shepherd running after a stray lamb. Salim thought of using a wish to help, but then acted instead. He ran and caught the lamb with his staff. To his surprise, he felt good, not just proud but useful. Day by day, Salim changed. He began rising earlier, walking farther, and watching his flock more carefully. He helped neighbors fix broken fences and shared milk with poorer families. People noticed. "Salim is different," they said. "He's not the same boy who used to nap in the shade." And indeed, Salim no longer was the same. Each evening, he'd glance at the sky and remember the spirit's promise, yet he felt no urge to use the wishes. What he found in his days, purpose, motion, and the quiet respect of others seemed more real than anything he could wish into being. Years passed. One evening, as he filled a bucket with water from a stream, the spirit appeared once more. She looked just as before, glowing softly, a question in her eyes. "You still haven't used your wishes," she said gently. Salim looked up and smiled. "I thought I needed a shortcut, but I needed to struggle. I needed to feel tired at the end of the day. I thought happiness could be granted. Now I know it must be earned." The spirit's eyes sparkled. She said nothing more, only nodded once before fading into the twilight. Salim lived the rest of his life without riches or luxury, but he lived full of pride, joy, and quiet fulfillment. When children would ask him about the 3 wishes, he would chuckle and say, "I was given a treasure, and I discovered I didn't need it." Moral: the greatest gift is not what you're given, but what you become without it.